It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Cowboys and the Giants on Thursday night primetime.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Set for a good matchup in one of the premier divisions in the NFL. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Greg, you never get a chance to really rebuild. Everyone wants you to win right now in this division. And they've been taking turns at the top of the division. 19 years since the Eagles repeated as division champ. Dallas won it last year. Who knows what we're in store for this season?
It just shows how hard it is to win year in and year out consistently in the NFL. The league is set up for parity. It's set up for teams that were last in the division. They have just as good a shot to win it the next year. And I think this is a two-horse race. With Dallas, as you said, they won it last year. I think Philadelphia feels that this roster, this coaching staff coming back, has them in position to challenge Dallas. I think right now New York and Washington find themselves on the bottom looking up, but I think the Eagles and the Cowboys, this could come all the way down to the end of the season.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
A lot of things jump off the tape. Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the gun, it's Jones. Open man is Robinson.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play for the Giants. It's a gain of 34. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They'll run here with Singletary. Marked down at the 6. At the 6-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Okay, here we go.
Now, here's second and goal.
Up and go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Cowboys coming up. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Now, man, back for his second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Yeah! Throwing is Prescott. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On second down, here comes Zeke. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stick with Elliott. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
On play action, here's Dak. He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Play action now. Prescott in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. On fourth down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready now for their second drive. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10.
Here we go. Out we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's going to be hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Elliott. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Play fake. Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder. And the Giants are going to get it back here just past the 35. An injured player down there, and that's the man they can't afford to lose. It is indeed Dak Prescott. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Half 18.
Throwing, Jones. That's to the rookie from LSU, Malik Davis. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Half 88, half 88, half 88. Out we go.
To throw is Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Personal
And
foul.
the Giants
Roughing
will
the
take
kicker.
a 6-3 lead.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Here's Jones. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Momo.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Cooks going in motion. Throwing is Rush. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now, Rush. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. To throw is Rush. That's complete to Elliott. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Cowboys. Rush. This pass right side taken in by Cooks.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty
And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Tracy now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Jones. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
56.
Again, it's Jones. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and through. The Giants go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Ruck. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Rush to throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. He puts it up, and it's caught. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
That ties the game at 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Tracy now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Jim. Up and go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Here we go. Up and go.
Jones now on first down. Open man is Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants move out in front, 20-17.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Now, faking the give. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Plenty of good games to choose from in that early window. We'll highlight the one down in Tampa, a big test for the Bucs at home as they get set to host the Philadelphia Eagles. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Washington Commanders. And then finally, a good one on Sunday night between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. On the return, here's Turpin. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott, and he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4. Throwing is Rush. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. To the right, here's Elliott. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. They'll look to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Hand off here to Zeke. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Back to throw. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the give, it's Elliott. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 31, Giants 20. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From the gun, it's Jones. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
They'll try for 2. Jones going to get the Giants set.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence.
That's out quickly and complete. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play. second and 7. Now, Rush. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Toward the sideline, that's pulled in by Lamb. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
The open man is Tolbert. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys. Throwing is Rush. Fires left sideline, and is complete. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
They'll stick to the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Jet.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 31.
Shotgun now for Jones. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have a Giants first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. To throw, it's Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, You're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Cowboys offense and Cooper Rush back on the field. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Throwing is Prescott. Working his way across the field. Caught by Lamb.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And that'll set up 4th down. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey. Up we go.
Now, Jones. This one is caught by Robinson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Half. Up we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Cowboys have it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here, 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal. Here's Dak to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one.
Half 88, half 88, half 88. Let's go.
On first down, Jones. The outside, caught by Neighbors.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Okay, here we go. Apple.
Here's Jones to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Momo.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go, hey.
Jones to the air again. That is caught. It's Robinson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Here we go.
Again, it's Jones. Off he goes. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call.
Half jumbo.
Back to throw is Jones. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Chip.
They'll drop to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So here comes 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Gun, it's Jones. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. He's done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Again, here's Zeke. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run it here with Zeke. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run Zeke up the middle. Prescott to throw it on 4th down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Zeke. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's Elliott. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.